All right, I know it's a slight early, but we are live.
Hello,
We're
guys.
live. But we do some of this real quick here. So let people know that we are live right now. So I'll share it to our social media real quick. And we'll get rocking and rolling here. We got a lot of things we need to talk about. Of course, last night's video was self-explained why we're making this live show. Basically, so let's do this. And we got some Sharon is Karen here, basically. So let's do this. I don't want to okay. All right, Carla, how you doing?
Hey, Carla.
Let's see, Carla Head has joined in. Carla, good thing you're watching, because this information may concern what's going on with the summer trips, but we have not decided yet. Okay, just keep that in mind. Our official decision on this will be in May, but right now we're going to be talking about what plans that could change with our summer trip because of this coronavirus. Basically, so I just gotta get this shared one more time to Angie's page, and we're good to go. Ricky Bobby, how you doing?
Hi, Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby #1 is all here, so we are good in that. So we'll hope more people will chime in real quick. But yeah, what do you guys think about last night's video on our sad news? Right now, as of right now, this is why we're going live. There's some plans that are going on. Yeah, our president is speaking, and I was rude to interrupt him too. But that's the way it is in the United States, Nat. So how you doing, Stephen Hill? Nat.
Hi, Stephen.
And that. So yeah, he's going live, and right now we're live too, and there's a few people are going live right now. So yeah, as of right now with this coronavirus here in the state of Iowa, I guess what there was a couple more deaths reported.
Yes.
And cases has not it's starting to slow up. Was the positive cases slowed up somewhat?
Yeah.
Not to our liking, but some of those are slowed up. Okay, everybody knows unemployment has been the unemployment bug has hit everybody. There's a few more restaurants, not many restaurants left open here in our city of Clinton. A lot of our restaurants are closing up because they're running in a deep red because the labor cost is more than what they're bringing in to cover for everything, because they got other bills they got to pay. You know, you got the food bills, you got the light bills, and all that stuff, and that. So yeah, so what's going on is this. Even with us getting laid off from our jobs, and we are scheduled to be back to work by the end of the month. That's what they're hoping. Reason is I'm making this live show is
Stephen's leaving.
Okay. All right. See you later, Stephen. What it is basically is like I said, a lot of people in our town is basically is laid off. All the bars are closed, or you got those bartenders and all that stuff. You got non-essential businesses that's also closed; they're laid off, and that. So you can't go shopping at Kohl's anymore because
I can't get a haircut.
Can't get a haircut because the barbershops and beauty salons are closed, and it's getting pretty out there. David Varner, how you doing? Hey, doctor, how many patients you had? Not many.
Not many, guys.
Not many. Yeah, so yeah, I know David Varner, so I should mod him up a little bit. So let's put him down as a moderator. So right now I just add Dave Varner as a moderator because I know Dave Varner.
We know David.
Yeah, we know David. So and that. So hey, before we get going here, did anybody notice some changes on YouTube in the side chat? You cannot, when you guys go click on the person's name, you cannot go to their channel no more. You can't go to their channel anymore by the three dots. You have to, what they said is you have to open up another page on your computer. And how's your nurse doing?
Good.
Okay. You have to, what they do is they copy and paste the person's the copy and paste the name, and that's why you got to set up another YouTube channel page so you can watch your live show, and you can search who's on the side chat on any live show. It affects everybody on the platform. They just rolled it out just a couple days ago, so I thought I'd better get that in real quick. Okay, I don't really want to go too long on this live show. Angie thinks we want to go for about an hour and that. Okay, because of our employment situation, and we knew it was kind of coming because our place of employment did slow down a lot because every place that saw almost an 80% drop in business, that's a huge drop to be taken. That's like a knockout punch just waiting for the referee to slowly count to 10. It's like it's a boxing match, but they're using a professional wrestling referee where it's very, very slow count. So it's just time it got count to 10. It was already done in that. Yeah, shout out for our big truck drivers out there. They're out there in the front lines.
Essential.
They're essential. They're bringing our merchandise. We're still looking for toilet paper, but we got about 8 rolls.
Got 7.
Got 7 rolls now.
Hold it.
I thought it was 8 rolls left.
Double check.
She's going to double check in that. So she's going to double check here real quick. So, yeah, I do have a full bottle of hand sanitizer. What? How many? She's trying to figure out how many toilet rolls of toilet paper we got left. I think it was 8 rolls, I think.
More.
What?
Higher.
Higher? 10?
Higher.
Can't be more than 10. You can't count, Angie. And your healthcare workers also on the front lines. Yep. Getting ready for baseball when it starts? Yes, we're itching for baseball. This would have been home opener this Thursday night at the Lumber Kings, but what Lumber Kings is doing between noon and 6 p.m. is that you can order ballpark food, and you have to pay you got to pay on a call them up, what's on the menu and all that, and just see what's all going on here. I'm getting all these. I gotta reply to a comment later. He doesn't know I'm live right now. So yeah,
We have 11 rolls.
11 rolls?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
We're good.
We're good on toilet paper. So it's not like we're desperately out in that.
We have 7 rolls of paper. We have 7 rolls of paper towels.
Okay. So we don't have 500,000. $50 Canadian super chat. Thank you, Stephen Hill.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thank you, Stephen Hill. And that. So what's going on is this. Angie and I, we got talking the last couple of weeks. Leslie, the last week and a half, prior to our layoff, we started talking. And when the layoff did place, came down on us, basically comes down to we have to consider changing plans because I'm looking at a shortfall right now. Right now, here in the United States, we have filed for unemployment, but the dollar amount is not the best, but it's enough to it's hopefully enough to pay rent and bills and some food items. That's basically it's going to be it on that. So any luxury spending I have to do, I can't go beyond past tonight, basically. So if I got any luxury spending, it's going to be till tonight. And
Toys.
Toys for Twats. How you doing? Having a Corona party. Yep. I'm going to buy a case of Corona. I'm going to come down with a case of Corona. I'm going to go out and buy a case. Maybe. So how's things out there out east? Okay. Speaking about going out east, this is one thing we are all weighing our options on. We're seriously, and Carla, you may want to pay attention to this. If your mom and dad is listening, you may want
We don't know yet.
we don't know yet. But here's okay. The worst case scenario that could derail our summer plans is if all the amusement parks decide to close for the entire season. That would be the worst case scenario. Then there's really little to no trip for us, and that. So that would be yeah. It's one virus hotspot, and it's probably a ghost ship too in Boston. And that. So how you doing, John? Yeah.
Oh, no, John. Carla, we don't know where we're going.
Yeah.
We haven't made decisions.
Okay. But right now, what it is, we will have an official video decision in May. Right now, this live show is we're going to weigh some options that we have plan to do in case we can't do the full trip. Now, everybody knows our full trip was going to go from here to Kings Island for a day, meet up with, on day 2 on our trip, we'll be meeting up with John, Lillian, and Carla, of course. Yeah. And on day 3 and 4, well, day 4 will be a special challenge, but we'll explain that. This would have been our original plans. This is our original plans was day at Carowinds and a few hours at Carowinds. Day 4 will be a split between Carowinds and Kings Dominion. Day 5, full day at Kings Dominion. Day 6, Dorney Park. Day 7 would be the a little few hours at Knoebels Park. Then days 8 and 9 at Cedar Point, with day number 10 on our way home. That was our original plans. Now here's our backup plans in case if we are running a financial shortfall once we get back to work at the end of this month. Hopefully, if they don't extend it. And there's been talks in the media that they want to extend it all the way up to June now. But as far as I know, I don't like it if they go that. Our city is shut down till June. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, basically. It's unfortunate it has to go that way, but yeah. But we're scheduled to be back to normal, hopefully at the end of this month or June or May 1st. Actually, May 1st. But we're looking at the end of April. Hopefully, we get things back open here and back running the way it should and that. So that's what we're hoping is. Yeah, this quarantine is making. Actually, I did make a joke on this Toys for Tots. It's cheaper to drink at home than it is at the bar because all the bars are closed. And
yeah, they are.
And so you cut down the cost of a can of a 16-ounce beer would have cost me at my bar about $2.75, $3. You cut it down to about maybe just under $1 a can per basically. So it would be a lot cheaper to drink at home and that. So I'm having sinus issues again, so bear with me and that. So yeah, I'm down to a soda pop tonight. So
you guys know our state is not on lockdown, but we decided to stay home.
Okay. All right. Here will be our backup plans. I got 2 options, maybe 3. Dave Coaster Dude's with us again. Thank you for chiming in, Dave Coaster Dude. Here's our plans are. Here's our backup plans are going to be. Instead of that original round robin trip with Kings Island, Carowinds, Kings Dominion, and that, here's what would be option number 2. And this option, we're going to probably, Carla, if you're still with us, if John Lillian is still with us. Option 2, actually, our first option would have been take a 1.5-day drive from here to meet up with John, Lillian, Carla. Then have 2 days at Carowinds, 2 full days at Carowinds, and take a day trip back to take a day trip back to not Kings Island, but Cedar Point for 2 days there. That'll cut our trip from 10 days literally down to 7 or less, basically. 7 days.
Do you guys like option A or option B?
Well, no, that's the original plans. Now here's the other option B. Here's option B. So you're jumping the gun, Angie. Don't jump the gun. Because that would be the next best option that we have in that. So, wow, getting fined $750 Canadian for gathering 43 tickets were issued yesterday. Wow, that's really cracking down in that. I'm hoping they're putting the money towards finding the cure to this coronavirus instead of pocketing it in the pocket.
Travis?
Hello, Trav. Welcome aboard. We're just talking about change of plans for summer. I just gave out one option today. So, but our original plans, it still could be a goal, but we're looking at a shortfall. It all depends on a couple things that's going to happen. Yeah, this probably would be a good option. But here's my other option I had planned to go is to go back to Adventureland because we can get discount tickets for Adventureland and Great America in our back here locally. Once those tickets becomes available. If those tickets becomes available, we'll get discount tickets to Adventureland. We'll go back to Adventureland again for one day. Then I think we'll go to then we'll head to Chicago to do Six Flags Great America, and I think that'll be for one day.
One day.
I think that'd be for one day. I'm planning for 2 days, but I think we'll go for one. Then we'll head out to Cedar Point. Either way, Cedar Point is going to get involved because Angie wants to go to Cedar Point because it is the 150th anniversary. Nothing really big this year. Just a year-long celebration. She just want to be part of it, and I want to be part of it too, and that. So that would be the next best option. But like I said, we're all hoping that it all depends how our employment comes in. One of us will be receiving a stimulus check. I cannot say who it is. Should be receiving a stimulus check. If we do receive that stimulus check, that could be a bailout for the whole back to our original plans. Because that is they said it's supposed to be a big stimulus check for individuals, and it would really help out because that would make up our shortfall plus some, basically. So that's what we're hoping for. But the worst case scenario is kind of just look at our budget, see who has the best deals online once the parks do open up by mid-May. All these amusement parks here in the States is supposed to be opening by mid-May. That's when things are supposed to be back to normal and that. But with politicians here in the States and around the world playing political games with their people, it's really not fair that they're doing this. They should be focusing on a cure right now. There is a cure out there, but nobody's not talking about that cure. And Six Flags in Eureka, Missouri. Oh yeah, there's that. Yeah, Six Flags took over.
No, he's talking about the one in Great America.
No, Six Flags.
How about Six Flags in Eureka, or is that the one you're talking about already?
Six Flags Great America, North Chicago. But that could be another option. That could be option number 4. Actually, that's the third option we had. But then if we do that option, it would weed out Cedar Point. But his would have been this option too. This would have been this option. Eventually, go down to Worlds of Fun, head over to Six Flags St. Louis. That's in Eureka, Missouri. In that. Then head up to Chicago. 4 days. We should be able to do it in 7 days because we got to make it down to 7 days and that. So to get Angie on those see the list of roller coasters that day?
No. Joaquin.
And that.
Joaquin, we're hoping to come your way next year.
Yeah, that should be. I'm still planning on that trip too. So yeah.
That's a good idea. Not too far for you.
Yep. And it says, and we say within a 1 day's drive. And Cedar Point is a 1 day's drive too. So
not all those.
But
you're not going outside. You go to Paris.
No.
And so
no. I don't think we'll go to Paris.
Joaquin has things in California.
But yeah,
They're
it's
shut down until beginning of June, I heard. So
yeah, it's just if you want to play political,
name not all those.
but yeah, it's just crazy that right now, like I said, this is just a tentative plans. We're still waiting out a lot of options. We're waiting to see what the official Adventureland is delaying their opening.
Never been to Busch Gardens? No.
No, we never been to Busch Gardens. And I would love to go to Busch Gardens, but that's not in our cards this year. Basically, unfortunately, it would have been part of our trip, but we just didn't have enough time or funds to include that park. It's not. It's right between. It's right not too far away. Between somewhere in between. There. It's in Virginia. I think it's in Virginia.
Tampa.
Yeah.
Florida.
Oh, the one in Tampa? No, that'd been out of way. But there's another Busch Gardens in Williamsburg. In that. So they say that's the better of the two. I don't know, but I've never been to Busch Gardens, so I don't know. What's for dinner tonight, guys? Angie prepared a
I cooked dinner. I
well, she's prepped it. We just got to finish it up and cook it.
guys, this is hamburger casserole.
It's my famous hamburger casserole and that. So
we're doing whatever it takes to help. Yep.
Yep. And we're all in this together and that. So we just gotta be vigilant. As of right now, being home is kind of cooped up.
I'm making Travis hungry.
Yeah. Almost like going stir crazy and that. So hamburger casserole sounds good right now. Yep. And it's a very simple recipe that we use. You can use there's a couple options you can use for the toppings. So this is what we do. We put a layer, we brown and drain a pound of hamburger. We put some either frozen or canned peas and carrots. We just use canned peas and carrots.
I'm trying to read the comment from Dave.
And that. Put a can either cream of chicken noodle soup or cream of mushroom soup, doesn't matter. Then sprinkle some cheddar cheese on top of that. The options is you can probably use either potato chips, crunch up some potato chips, or you can use tater tots. It works either way. So, and it just put in the oven for about, put it together, it's in the oven for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Then it's nice and piping hot and good. And that. So,
you guys, we had ribs on Easter.
Yep. And we got a video coming on that later. You'd be surprised how I cooked it and that. We're not going to say it, but I don't want to ruin the video and that. So, all right, Carly, tell your mom says
I feel like fish sticks. Well, you guys are making me hungry, and I'm the one that put it together.
Yeah, I know. And that. So,
wait a second. Has anybody made the taco spaghetti yet?
Oh yeah.
Because I had friends that has never heard of it.
Yep. Yeah, have anyone tried the taco spaghetti on our videos? If it is, put down a yes on the thing or a no. I hope everybody tried it in one form or another. That was the most talked about recipe either on our channel and Phillips Fam Bam, right?
Phillips.
Yep, Phillips Fam Bam channel and that. So that turned out pretty good. All right. I didn't really want to stay on too long.
I ended up getting an air fryer.
Yeah.
Hey, tits.
Those air fryers are good.
Those air fryers are good. You can do a lot of stuff in air fryers.
Yeah, you'd be surprised we can cook in an air fryer. And that sometimes it comes out good, sometimes not so good. And that, so yeah, it all depends.
Oh, Carla made it.
Carla made it. It was delicious. All right. All right. Good for you, Carla. And that, so turkey breast, pig rib.
Hungry.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just what I was going to say is this. Because we're looking at our budget. We're looking at anything that what the government is providing to help us out or help anybody that's unemployed out. Stimulus anywhere from small individual stimulus packages to unemployment checks, and even we do get our unemployment payments. It's just enough to cover our bills and and keep us rough over our heads. That's basically it. I do have enough funds to pay for everything else, but right now we're just trying to keep those extra funds towards the trip as much as possible. But it just we may have to scale down on our trip unless we hit one of those, unless we score one of those stimulus checks that is big enough that makes up our shortfall. Then we'll go back to our original plans. But we'll have an official live show in May
To let you know
to let you know what's going on with the summer plans. I'm hoping it would be a goal in some form or another, what we have officially decided on. And that's basically what we're going to plan to do. Yep. Most people I know are laid off. Yeah, it's most.
we are too.
Yeah, we just got laid off like last week, and that. So that's what explains last night's video. And actually, it's one of our. It's one of it. I mean, it's got a lot of views last few hours too. So your president is a fool. Watching both of you in that. Well, don't be harping on Trump, because Trump. I know Trump is not one of those your traditional style politicians, and I told people that. I told people that.
Carla, that's why we mentioned it in last night's video.
Yeah. So as for if I want to go politically,
we can't.
Trump is hated by the media regardless of what he does. Doesn't matter what positive things that he's trying to do. Our media just jumps on him. I mean, just destroys him, basically, which is not fair, because the media is basically, our media, like most, I would say, left-wing media, is mostly scare tactics. Scare the people out there, be Jesus.
Yes. Plus, we know somebody that works for the president.
That's why we don't have cable TV no more. I'm tired of watching.
I'm tired of him.
I'm tired of watching the Clown News Network, misinformation, NBC. Nobody cares about it.
I'm so sorry, guys.
And that. So
thanks, Carla.
They say the best news you want to watch is watch your local news. Even they're trying to tilt one way or another. I don't like media tilting one way. It's what I call propaganda. If you want fair and balanced, you gotta give both sides of the aisle equal time of getting what's good and what's bad in that. So yeah, that's right. Everybody missed Richard Nixon. What Richard Nixon right now, what political games that people is doing today, Richard Nixon would have been right now been turning this grave in that. So
I don't know who he is.
Yeah, so
no, I don't know who Richard Nixon is.
He was one of our presidents that just before you're born. He got impeached for Watergate. Watergate was a wiretapping case against the Democrat Party. He got caught wiretapping in that. And that. So yeah, Trump can be annoying at times. You gotta remember, he's not a traditional president. He's supposed to be technically an outsider, but he's really not an outsider, because he was always been a lobbyist all of this time and that. So
there's a guy coming.
Okay. AFA from UK, how you doing? In lockdown too. Everybody's in lockdown. Well, except for the state of Iowa. But we decided to stay in anyway.
I heard Australia, because I have a friend that is from there. Australia goes back to normal tomorrow.
Yep. But yeah, just watch the media. His idea, if you really to watch the media closely, watch who's in power. If it's a right winger is in power, the media will destroy them. If a left winger is in power, look how they toss softballs to the softball questions, not hard questions. Even a 2-year-old can answer it honestly and best if they can. And even most right now, it's just
they're gonna have a lockdown lifted in 1 month.
Yep, ours should be. Well, we don't have a lockdown, but we should be back to normal at the end of the month.
We're not on lockdown for our state. We just decided to stay inside.
Yep, and people, there's nothing to do around here, so
it's boring.
Yeah, it's really nothing to do. You still take your walks, but we don't have places to hang out because you can't really hang out anywhere. Most city parks, City of Clinton did close all the city parks except Riverfront, and it's been it's been a debate on that. Yeah, so
Hold it, because we have 10 people watching and only 2
we
thumbs
had
up.
peaked out at 13. Where were you?
I'm trying back.
Okay. Yeah, this whole trip plans is all depends what goes on by May. See what goes on at the end of the month. If see we're back to normal,
We
back
should be.
we're back to our daily lives. That's what they're hoping at the earliest is the end of this month, if not first part of May. I've been here in June. I've been here in July. That's what those left wingers are pushing to destroy this, our to destroy the economy, to make it worse for everybody else. They're not really helping out. They should be talking about trying to get a cure, not when they get back to when they want to reopen the economy and that. So, yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work because of the pandemic. Yeah, that's right.
Never been to Europe.
I would love to go to Europe just once.
I would love to go to Canada.
I would love to go to UK. I like to try out some of the amusement parks over in UK, and there's good tourist attractions there too. Yep. Yeah, I used to like leaving my wife at home. And,
Toys
yep,
for twats.
yep, yeah. I do that too once while I'm Angie myself, and that. But yeah, we're still weighing the options,
Yes, we don't know.
and right now we don't know. But that is some of the options. Is basically Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. How you doing? Baseball's played in Chicago. I got tickets for you if you're still. We're still debating on that trip, basically. So this is what we have right now.
You guys, I've also seen where, and if Chuck has seen it too,
Yeah, what's that?
but them playing baseball in Arizona.
Yeah, it could be too. All those, yeah. Yep. So yeah, they close. It's closed altogether. No takeout, no takeout or delivery. There's another pizza place that just closed up not just a couple days ago. I think there's a couple more restaurants that closed up just a couple days ago, and that. So yeah,
Us too.
yeah, us too, and that.
Except Buford, they're all closed.
Yeah.
Except one of them.
Yeah, right now the only pizza place I know is open is I think Domino's. Casey still delivers pizza. Happy Joe's is working on delivering pizza. Pizza Hut is still open for curbside and delivery. And I think a couple of places just closed up.
We're currently laid off from there.
Angie, we're going to talk about that after that, okay? So, yeah, just a lot of places closed up and that. So, yep, Casey's is good pizza. We haven't had it for a long time ourselves. That's almost like close to homemade. That's the only pizza that's very close to homemade in there. So, and at McDonald's, no delivery either. Our McDonald's here just has a drive-through. That's basically it. Fast food. Some of the fast food places still has drive-through. The only one that does offer delivery is Burger King here in the States.
Carla's never heard of Casey's.
Casey's is a convenience store. Casey's is a convenience store based out of Iowa, and it's mostly around the Midwest. So if you watch some of your trucking videos, especially goes down city streets, if they're in the Midwest, almost every Midwestern town has a Casey's from all over Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, Wisconsin, and that. $20 super chat from Upa Trav. Thank you very much.
Upa Trav.
And that. Yeah, it's a nice little convenience store. It's a little pricey, but it's they got quality stuff there. like I said, they have some sandwiches, pizzas. Pizza has always been their best. Whenever I get a chance, I try to get a slice when I can. Not all the time, but I do. When I do go in there, I usually walk out with a slice of pizza. Or sometimes, if we feel like ordering uh, a pizza, we'll have it either delivered or we go over and pick it up ourselves and that. So, but yeah, their pride on their homemade pizzas, not just filling up gas,
Not,
not just a gas station and convenience store, but they take
he
pride in
wants
their
us
pizza
to use
too.
it on a pizza and get it delivered.
All right, thank you very much, and that's, we'll try to do that right now. Basically, some other time, uh, we'll just look at our media budget because every time people, when you guys donate in the super chat, it comes to the next threshold when we get paid on the next threshold. As far as we know, we're very close. We're very, very close. In fact, we had an earlier donation that probably made us get this there. So we'll have, at least we'll get paid on our YouTube channel, maybe not this month, but possibly next month once we reach our threshold and that. So that's pretty good. And that. So, but
no, we're not. That's not for in full lockdown.
no, we're not in full lockdown. Most of us here in Iowa is on a volunteer basis. Now, whenever I go out for a walk, you're probably going to see it in some videos where the streets looks dead and all of a sudden it's busy because there's a lot of people going around joyriding. You know, there's people going out for a little car ride to see what's going on in town, and sometimes it gets a little traffic gets a little busier and that. I know there's one street I walked up just the other day while doing a video. It looks like it was it was broad daylight. It's like around maybe like 11 a.m., like 11 or 12 noon, straight up 12 noon, broad daylight. It was so abandoned. It feels like it was like at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, or basically like 3 o'clock in the morning. That's how abandoned it is and that. So that. Yeah, so that's what they've been doing too. They're letting lesser people out with lesser crimes out of jail for that. So and that. I mean, Texas delivering a load this morning. I picked up Friday in Iowa, Hosting, Iowa. All right, that's almost on the other side of the state. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Is that somewhere? If it's somewhere west of Des Moines or like northwest, southwest, I don't know if it's around Des Moines or I'm not for sure.
I think he became a grandpa.
Yeah, so
Keeper.
and that so, but he had a delivery.
I know. I think he became a grandpa.
You didn't read it right.
Chuck.
Yeah.
He became a grandpa, I think.
Okay. All right. So yep.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. Right now, I don't want to drag this out too long.
We're gonna go for an hour.
Angie wants to go for an hour. That's another 22 minutes.
We can do it.
Yeah, we can do it, I guess, because because we do have a regular upload at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the States, wherever it is, in the UK or wherever you watch our videos from. When the video goes up live at 7 p.m., we do have one. We had a little update, basically. So we had a little, tonight's video kind of, I'll let you in. We had a little good news, but then it got, like say the bubble did burst, something like that. So,
guys, I haven't been to the Y in a month.
Yeah, that's okay because everybody's been busy lately and that. So, yeah. If I was a governor, hello, bars to be open, extended hours. Yeah.
All right, toys. If we take this vacation, we're coming to Boston to see you.
If we take this vacation, yeah, right. Yeah, I would love to see a bar open. Just limit to one bartender and 9 customers. And
he goes, let's go to. Oh, nope, can't. They're closed too.
Yep. Oh, I did talk about, like I said, there was some sad news. You probably will hear coming up.
Oh, hell yeah!
But yeah, there was a couple. I'll probably talk about an upcoming video this weekend. I just filmed it over the weekend and that somewhat. I did talk about a watering hole closed permanently. I'm not going to say what it is. I'll just let you guys have to watch the video. There's a bar that closed permanently during this coronavirus, and there's another bar here in town. It's up for sale. Anybody want to buy a bar?
He took it off the market.
Took it off the market?
He's not going to sell it.
He's not going to sell it?
No.
Okay, then he's not going to sell it then. I thought he was going to put it up for sale.
Everybody's telling him, no, don't do it.
Because, yeah. Well,
Sorry, guys. I had to step away a second.
so, yeah. Actually, the one that closed is, I guess that's the one that's available, but that's, you got to rent that place. You got to pay rent, basically. So, out of that building. So, that's unfortunate.
I was told once to buy a bar.
I know.
They call it cupcakes.
Yeah.
I'll buy it, Chuck. You can be the bouncer.
Bouncing, yeah. I'll be the one to be bounced. Yeah, so. And that, so. Hey, oh well, I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it. But yeah. Okay, like, right now we're getting down to 20 minutes left on let's do our show and that. So like I said, for anybody who's fast forward in case we want all this bibble babble and that. So it's nice to talk about little debates and that. So it's nice to have a little political debate once in a while and that. But like I said, the sad thing about it is it's too many political games going on out there. They should be focusing on that. So
Oh, it's almost midnight there.
okay, yeah, it's almost midnight. All right, yeah,
Oh, you
that's
guys,
military time.
we have 14 watching and 13 watching and 3 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up.
Yeah, and we got one sourpuss, and one sourpuss, and that probably jealous because we scored nearly $70 in super chat. That's why he put a thumbs down. Whoever that was.
Who's gonna win in November?
Who's gonna win in November?
Oh, the presidential thing.
Man, if the media has their way, Biden's in. But Biden has a notorious history through videos and photos of being a molester with kids while doing photo ops and sign and law signings and that. So if anybody remember the days of Obama years, you see Biden in the background fondling little kids' boobs and all that stuff.
All right, Coaster Dave has a birthday May 1st.
All right, happy birthday early.
I don't even know what plant he is. Guys, I can't talk about political stuff. I have a relative that works in the way.
Well, yeah, works in the area too.
Yeah.
So and that. Yeah, that's right. Biden doesn't know what planet he's on half the time, and when he is, he's raping little kids, groping little kids, and that. So, but the media is going to make it. Biden's going to win all the way, but I think Trump's got a good chance of winning re-election.
Here's my vote. My vote is for Toys for Tots to be president of the United States.
Yeah, but if you look at the electoral college map, go back to the electoral college map. Look how little blue spots in the United States in those maps. The blue spots is in major cities and smaller metro towns, whereas basically they always vote blue. But then the rest of the United States in the electoral college is all red. So you tell me, how can a Republican has to clean the whole United States, has to steal literally 2 major cities just to win easily with the popular vote? So basically those little blue dots on the electoral college, they're the ones that cancel out the rest of the United States. Basically, that's how they look.
Liberal.
Yep, it is super liberal, and I'm surprised they still got businesses open there. Not like California, they're super liberal there, but they got business closing even before the coronavirus and that. Their taxes, they got a housing crisis. Joaquin can tell you that. They got a housing crisis there in California. But yeah, and unfortunately, we'll be going there next summer.
Yeah, Joaquin, we're coming away next summer.
Yep, so we're going to see, and we got some Facebook friends out there too. One is willing to take us out for dinner when we arrive.
Bye, guys.
Five Guys. I thought we were going to In-N-Out Burger.
In-N-Out.
I don't know. I rather go In-N-Out. So
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got 55 left. I'm
Yeah.
always going.
Yep. You got 55 electoral votes. That's a lot of representatives out of California, but they didn't really represent California. I don't know. And yeah, more like representing their bank accounts, mainly. And that. Yeah, San Francisco, you can poop in the streets legally.
Are we going to San Francisco? Maybe.
No, we're not. But yeah, Lillian just joined
Lillian's
in.
there.
Yeah, Lillian joined in. All right, let's do this real quick here. I know we
Do
got
recap.
about to recap. We got 15 minutes left. Okay, the original summer plans that we had planned is basically some of the original summer plans was going to go from Kings Island to Carowinds with a stop to see John Lillian and Carla. Then like a day and a few hours at Carowinds, and they'll go to the rest of the night up at King's Dominion with a full day King's Dominion, Dorney Park, a few hours at Knoebels, and 2 days at Cedar Point. That was our original plans. Now, because we're laid off and looking at a shortfall financially, unless some things does happen when it comes to our wonderful governments, the unemployment checks, if they come in on time and unscheduled, and then if one of us gets the stimulus check,
Not saying who.
we're not saying who, but one of us is eligible for the stimulus check. And if we get that, then the original plans will be back in play. Hopefully, be back in play, and we'll say we'll go back to our 10 days. Now, if none of that, if that stimulus check does not happen, and we do have a shortfall, then we're going to modify our trip to either 2 days at Carowinds with a stop at with John Lillian, and we'll probably stop for a few hours to see John Lillian and Carla. Then 2 days at Cedar Point. That means I probably will not be buying the full Cedar Fair pass. I'll probably get a 2-day pass there, 2-day pass there with some goodies. I might save a little money on that deal because I don't want to spend that kind of money, and I can probably find a cheaper deal with a 2-day pass instead of buying the whole Cedar Fair pass and that. Now, the other option is we'll go to Adventureland for a day because we do get discount tickets here once they become available. Once the parks open up and those discount tickets are available, because that's how we got into Adventureland last year. It was those discount tickets, basically. So we got those, and I noticed we lagged a little bit for some reason, but we did get those discount tickets. That's how we got into Adventureland. We saved about roughly about what was it, $5-6? No, we saved more than that.
Yeah.
I forgot how much we saved, but we'll do Adventureland. We'll use the same place that we buy our Adventureland tickets. We'll buy tickets for Great America. We'll go to Great America in St. Louis, not St. Louis, but Chicago.
Chicago.
Six Flags Great America in Chicago. Then we go to yeah, we will and we will be going to Cedar Point. Now 2 days to Cedar Point. That's the other option. And the last option will be Adventureland, Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, Missouri, over to St. Louis for Six Flags St. Louis, and head to Chicago for Six Flags Great America, and maybe we'll have a day roaming around Chicago again and that. So yeah, we'll be directed by Wednesday for most Americans. That's what we're hoping one of us will get basically. And that if we do get that stimulus check deposited, we'll go back to the original plans. We'll come back, and when we do a booking video, we'll give you the official plans in May, live show in May, talking about our original, what our official plans will be. Because this would be the week I would be booking the trip right now.
But we can't right now.
Yeah, this would be the week I would be booking. Would have enough money to book for the trip, get the car rental reserved, and just get hotel rooms reserved, and just have to come up with the extra spending money. That's all we have to come up with, basically, and that's it. But with this coronavirus, has basically shut down a lot of businesses, and with us being laid off, uh, basically comes down to is how soon we get back to normal. Which for us, we are hoping the end of this month would be April 30th, but the worst case scenario will be mid-June. That's the worst case scenario we can face, and that so. Yep. So,
But Dave, we have to rent a car.
no, we have to. Yeah, we'll have to. We have a car. We have to rent a car and that. So, then we have to. If I'm gonna rent it, if the original plans goes for, I have to rent it for 2 weeks. If I go on a scaled down version, I have to rent it for about maybe like 8 to 9 days. But still, it's a still expensive
Hold it,
proposition.
yes, when this is over, I need to get out of town.
Yeah, when it's all over, when it's all said and over. But I know one of the comments says, make sure you tell Angie, and make sure you stay home and that. So, yeah, it's just one of those things that happen. Hey, I got a little sanitizer.
Oh, I should get mine too.
Yeah. So, yep. And I got, and I had a nice car rental last year too. Remember that Nissan Altima we rented last year? I'm hoping we get a type of rental like that again. That was awesome. That was an awesome car. It was really, and with gas prices being cheap.
Yes.
Yep. And her sanitizer.
I'm almost out.
Nancy Pelosi's shot of the night. And that, so, yeah. So, yeah. So basically, yep. So that'd be our plans. As right now, but we'll, like I said, we will be back in May with a live show. With a live show coming up in May. Hopefully it will work and that. So and that. And hopefully it works out one way or another. But we'll make an official live video. What our official plans are once things are open up. Like I said, the worst case scenario of them all, if the parks decide to close for the whole season.
Let's hope they don't.
Yeah, and that. So if they close for the whole season, we're going to have to figure out what else to do this summer. Won't be much of an option. Maybe spend a few days up at the tiny house. That could be a possibility. I don't know. And that. So.
What month are you planning to come?
We're thinking July. Late June, early July. The original dates is still. I'm still thinking around the July because Angie and I want to get out of town for the 4th of July, and that'll put us at Cedar Point around the 4th of July instead of being at Dorney Park on the 4th of July. In case we can't do it that way, we want to be at Cedar Point on the 4th of July and be at home on July 5th. So it'll be a scaled down trip, but our departure date will stay the same.
Guys, then we're planning hopefully to see Patrick.
Yeah, hopefully see Patrick on the way home on one of those trips. I called Patrick the other day. No, about a week or so ago. I talked to him I told him what our plans are. He's hoping that we do a meetup again. That was fun. And that. Especially last time we met up at the Till to Kill for dinner.
He's the one that took the camera.
Yeah, he's the one who ripped the camera right out of my hands and vlogged. He vlogged. And that. Rudy has joined us. How you doing, Rudy? How's things up in Canada?
On a trip, I
yeah. And that. So.
I've been sharing your videos, Rudy.
Yep. And that. So him and Walter's doing pretty good on this channel. He's almost 200 subs now. That was Redneck Lifestyles. If anybody has not checked out Redneck Lifestyles, Google up Redneck Lifestyles. Check it out.
Watch it today.
He's working on a barbecue shed or something like that.
Barbecue shack.
Barbecue shack. And that. So that looks like a nice build.
Rudy, I hope Rudy is supposed to do a cooking video.
A challenge?
Challenge. Rudy, I hope you win that challenge.
Yeah, so.
Dave.
Yeah, I would like to meet you, Dave. That would be awesome. Like I said, it all depends what goes on here. And Curtis, how you doing? And that. So Yeah, we'd like to be at Cedar Point, one way or another.
Oh,
Yep, we'd like to be at Cedar Point, hopefully this summer. We're waiting. We got 4 options. Excuse me here. Kind of spit up on my little lip here. But our original plans, the way it goes is our original plans is basically the Kings Island going to Carowinds, going up to Dorney, not Dorney Park yet, but Kings Dominion, then Dorney Park. Few hours at Knoebels, then 2 days at Cedar
Cedar
Point.
Point is in Ohio, Sandusky, Ohio.
Yep. And the other option would have been us leaving Sunday night, Sunday afternoon or Sunday night, travel as far as we can, and Monday head into Greenville, North Carolina on a Monday instead of Tuesday with the original plans. Well, it'll be on a Monday, day ahead. Then we'll spend that Tuesday and Wednesday at Carowinds and then come back to Cedar Point for 2 days.
We're gonna
Then-
stay on a little bit longer.
Then another option would be Adventureland, Six Flags Great America, and Cedar Point. Then the worst case scenario, well, there's another worst case scenario. We'll talk about option 5. That is the worst case scenario. Adventureland, be Adventureland down to Worlds of Fun in Kansas City, Six Flags St. Louis, and up to Six Flags Great America and that. And Dave Coaster Dude, I got sad news for you on that ride. Dorney Park. I think they announced it just recently. They're removing Possessed for a potential new roller coaster
Yes, they
in
are.
2021. Check Coaster Studios for that information.
We're gonna stay on a little bit longer
Okay.
since Rudy just came on.
And that. So that would be our original plans. And the worst case scenario would be if all the parks decide to close for the whole summer. And that would give us really nothing to do. Hey,
Redneck,
speaking of redneck lifestyles,
I love your videos.
and that. So
I've been sharing them.
and that. Let's mod up redneck here. So we'll add him as a moderator to our channel.
Redneck, we just gave you the blue wrench.
And that. So
It's Walter, guys.
it's Walter and that. So I don't want to give everybody wrenches because I feel like one of
Redneck,
those.
your video
drama
today
channels.
was good.
Yeah, so yeah, for anybody who has not check out Redneck Lifestyles, check out Redneck Lifestyles. Let's get him over past 200 sub mark. So this way he'll be on his way close to 1,000 subs. That's a channel really needs to get monetized real quick here because that's good content right there. If you like cooking videos, you can't go no better than Redneck Lifestyle unless you talk about Rudy's cooking too. So yeah.
He's in a challenge when this is over.
Yeah.
Redneck is going to challenge Rudy for a cooking video.
That's right.
For sure, that's
Yeah.
why I came in.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah. So
Oh, he shared it.
all right. Thank you very much.
Brandon, we're staying on a little bit longer than we
Hi,
said.
Brandon. Hi, Brandon. We got people just popping in late.
We can stay
but
till 6:30.
I don't want to stay on that late, Angie, because then it ruins the 7 p.m. video.
We
and
can
that,
stay
so-
till 6:30. Chuck.
Okay. All right. If we can, but I don't know what else.
Brandon, did you make the taco spaghetti yet?
But you're putting me up on the spot here. And that. So,
Guys, I made it again last week, but off camera.
yeah. $10 Canadian super chat from Redneck Lifestyle. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Walter.
Yep. Thank you very much, Walter. And that. So,
Brandon made it.
all right. How was it? How
It was really good.
that taco spaghetti? Was it good? And that. So, hey, Rudy, have you tried that? Try to make that taco spaghetti. It's really good. If you use the basic recipes, you can always tweak if you want to, but it's real good. But you gotta have the key ingredients of hamburger, spaghetti, and taco seasoning. And there's like canned tomatoes you can put in with green chilies, and sometimes a whole can. And that $13.99 Canadian from Tucker Rudy, Rudy's Outdoor Adventures. Thank you very
Thank you,
much,
Rudy.
Rudy. And that.
Next time.
Yeah, so yeah, you gotta give that a try. That's been actually, there's people who still wants to share that video out to them, that wants to talk about it. And Angie's mom and dad made it. Fantastic. Everybody else was talking about how great it was. They said it was one of our best cooking.
Rotel. They added the Rotel to theirs.
Okay, yeah, Rotel tomatoes, yep. And that's the tomatoes you're supposed to be using, but we use a store brand that's somewhat similar to Rotel and that. But yeah, there's according to what I'm seeing on my analytics, it's probably one of my best cooking videos that we've done. Angie and I done together. It was Angie's idea to put that video together.
I made it tonight, last week.
Yes, but
not on video.
No, because we already had a video on it. So
a lot of people has never heard of it.
Yep. Yeah. And people have tried. I know people talk about. I know you talked about in the past about spaghetti pizza or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. No, I haven't really seen nobody serve that around here anymore. And that so
because that place closed.
Yeah, the place that sells closed up, and chicken moved. The chicken flew away on us. It went to another part of town.
I only had the spaghetti pizza a couple times.
Yeah, so yeah, I just come over here, just kind of checking a few things out on the side here and that. So
we'll go till 6:30.
You want to go till 6:30? Well, let's compromise. Let's go for another 15 minutes, and we'll call it a video. Okay?
No, we'll go till 6:30.
I don't know what else to talk about. Oh. I got to ask you guys a key question. I just noticed this. I don't know, Rudy, if you're still here, if you noticed it too, there was a change. There was a couple of changes. I talked this earlier on the video, but that's not the big change I was talking about, where you basically cook. Well, one change is when you go on the side chat, you cannot go to the channel no more. YouTube done away with that. They done away with that a few days ago. Now you have to find out what channel it is by copying and pasting that channel on another tab to find out if they have content or not. Basically, some YouTube has done away of going to that channel. I think it may have ties to that COPPA deal that they had to agree with or something like that. But I noticed in my analytics, I'm optioned. I don't know if Rudy, if you're optioned for it or not. I don't know if Jukebox is optioned for it. But there is called a membership. It's now available for people that has 1,000 subscribers. This was only held for the gaming channels, mostly the gaming channels. I know I put up Planet Coaster videos. If Carl, if you're still watching, Planet Coaster video just for you this Friday. We got this option available to us. It's called.
You got it too.
Yes, it is a membership. It is something I'm considering doing, but I'm looking at the options and how we're going to, because we are delaying our videos 7 days. I heard this through people use Patreon to people watch content as soon as we upload it early. So it's like a membership. It can be as little as $1 a month for your subscribers to watch early content before the rest of people watches it. And or you can do special live shows only with the audience.
And show where I will barbecue. You guys are all making me hungry for ribs and chicken and barbecue stuff. Hey, Chuck.
What?
I need you to do a favor.
What's that?
Put the thing for Redneck so we can check his channel out.
I can't do that right now. So
you can't do it no more.
No, I can cut and paste it, but it's too much a hassle now because YouTube got it set up now. But yeah, so it is a good option. It is something that a lot of smaller YouTubers are just going to consider. We're going to consider it ourselves, especially with our videos being 7 days delayed. And with our trip videos could be coming, people want to see them a little sooner than later. It gives them an option on that.
Carla just subscribed to Walter's channel.
And that. So, yep, there you go, Walter. We got your new subscriber. Carla Head, subscribe to your channel and that. So
Carla, he does a lot of cooking. He's making me hungry every time they see the barbecue and everything.
Yep. That's why our river is up. That's why the Mississippi River is up again. It's me drooling over that cooking and that. So, yeah, gotta make sure you use the hand sanitizer and that.
Mine is cactus blossom.
Yep. This may be hand sanitizer, but we call this Nancy Pelosi's nightly shots.
Actually, you guys, it's from Bath and Body Works.
Yes. That's why we stocked up a long time ago.
Hi there. Hey there, you Walter.
Yep, that's right. But yeah, so yeah, it was I'll tell you what, this is almost an epic in a way, an epic live show. We'll talk about that.
I'll subscribe to you, Walter.
Okay, yeah. And that. So yeah, yeah, it's something that we're going to be looking into. I'm just going to weigh the options. I don't know how soon I'm going to activate it because we have to do what they call an intro to the channel, thinking for people to become members of a channel, and this way you viewers can support a channel and watch. Let's say I don't want to wait. I want to see what Angie and Chuck will. I know I gotta wait 1 week for those videos. I want to see what they upload now so I can watch them sooner than later. So this way, if I'm busy doing something else, I can focus watching other videos on a later date. I have time. Hey, I watch a regular show. I want to see what they upload now. It's just for, like I say, a little. That's $1 a month. Cancel anytime.
Rudy's gonna subscribe to Walter's channel too.
Rudy, I thought you subscribed to his channel already. Didn't you help him out?
I'll subscribe to you too, Walter. Okay.
Yeah, set up a fake account.
Walter, I subscribe to you through my other channel.
Yeah, so
I am. I'll check Walter's channel out.
all right.
Rudy, me too.
Yeah, just set up a fake accounts and boom, you're all going.
No, I subscribe to Walter's through my channel.
I know. And yeah, so all right. I don't know if I can drag this on to 6:30, Angie. It's a marathon on that. So I'll tell you what, if maybe we did, I don't know. But time Google take their cut, it's not probably a lot less than we figure. But yeah. Yeah, it's just it's a way.
There's Boulder Ray.
There's Boulder Ray.
We're
Hey,
supposed to be with him, but with all this stuff going on.
Yep, there's Boulder Ray. Hey, Boulder Ray's been doing a great service for a lot of funeral homes lately. He was trying to get some help with some local funeral homes, how to do live feed of funerals and church services. Boulder Ray does. He got really good on his live shows, how getting that set up. So he really worked hard of helping the funeral home directors of doing.
He also helped Ryan out.
Yeah,
too.
he helped Ryan out, one of our subscribers out, to get that.
The live shows are great.
Yep, to get a what they call a streaming of a family funeral because of the coronavirus and church services, basically, and he does a very good job at it. And I don't know what he learned it from. I don't think it's from us because I don't think we were able to have the guts to do that.
I think he showed Ryan how to do it.
Yeah. So he does, like I said, does a very good job at that too.
Website at rudydoit.com.
Look up my website at Rudy. Yep.
You guys helped me too.
Yeah, we did in a way.
We didn't do anything this season.
But I didn't know how.
We stayed home, guys.
Yeah, don't know how we did the live shows. We just do live shows here. We did live shows on the road. But once you figure out how to do a live show, it's easier to go to figure out what goes on with the live show and just figure out how to set up the cameras and all that stuff, the sound, what sound you plan to do and all that. And it was really easy. But once you figure out the live show it was like
Ryan.
Yep. And Ryan, yep. Yeah. And you probably say hello, YouTube.
Yeah.
And
I put a like on Ryan's mask. He's a Cardinal fan and he has a Cardinal one.
Oh, what's on the Cubs and that? So all right. Yeah, it's just it was great, like I said.
We were supposed to meet those guys, but with all this virus, you never know.
Yeah. Okay. Like I said, our summer plans has maybe changing. Like I said, for the ones who are coming in late, our summer plans are changing.
Rudy,
Yep.
have to join folks.
Yeah.
You
And
guys are always making me hungry.
Angie loves to read the side chat. One of these days, I'm going to go without a side chat. Yeah, you can't do it. Can't do it on a mobile device. Unless you have 1,000 subs. You have to use like a webcam of some kind tied up to a YouTube channel through the desktop or a laptop. That's probably the best way to go that way. And that so, and if you know how to do a live show and how to connect a lengthy camera tied to your desktop, that's probably the only way you're able to do it in a way. So, and Rudy is a really good technician on that. Rudy has another channel if he still has it. What is it called, Rudy? If you're still with us, put it in that side chat. Is some technical, you have a tech stream in that. There's a third-party apps. Yep, there's third-party apps. Zoom is one of them. Streamlabs is another one, and I think there's a third one out there someplace. I forgot what was the third one, but yeah, there's two: the Zoom and StreamYards is third-party apps, and you don't need to have 1,000 subscribers. So all you just need is a basic minimum amount of subscribers, and they'll hook you up real quick. Really good. And you gotta be really familiar with OBS on top of that, because it's through OBS systems, if I know right. Yep, tip and tricks. Yep, check out Rudy's tips and tricks.
Randy just
channel.
asked if you're going to do a Planet Coaster video.
Yes, we have one this Friday. Planet Coaster video this Friday, and that. So
That's for Rudy's.
Yep. So yeah, we have one this Friday. It's not much. It's a little lengthy, but I'm not going to give out any clues. Basically, you figure it out. We did some off-season stuff, and we just did a new build. Basically, that's what the video is going to be. And I don't know how many of those. I did talk about in that video how the game is like
$9 from Boulder Ray.
$4.99 from Boulder Ray super chat. Thank you very much, Boulder Ray, for that super chat and that. So yeah, so it's a nice little video. I know people is requesting Planet Coaster videos. It's not the most watched. Sometimes you will. I'm gonna let you know. You may get a notification. You may not get a notification. It's how I got it set up. I've been watching other YouTubers how they set up theirs and how they're running their Planet Coaster videos. I just watched one recently through Theme Park Worldwide. It's run by Sean Shambrook out of the United Kingdom. I watch his channel. That he does a lot of Planet Coaster videos. He has a much better computer than I have. Was able to do it. At least I get the basics down. But sometimes, but his channel got so big he can afford to get new computers and updated and all that stuff and that. So yeah, Planet Coaster video this Friday night. For the ones who don't like them, you can watch an old classic of one of our videos and that, or watch this epic. In a way, because we just set a record for total donations on this video, on this live show. We set a total record, and I'm not going to say the dollar amount. You just have to scroll up and down and try to figure out who it is, basically. But I got to remember, some of those are in Canadian funds, so it won't be a full amount. Time you can translate to American funds. But hey, every dollar counts to the channel. Thank you very much for all. It does all the super chats and that. So yep. So that's pretty good. Pretty good night so far. Basically. So are you sure you want to go another 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting hungry. You're getting hungry.
Why don't you start supper?
Start supper while we're doing live?
Yeah.
It won't be done in time, but yeah, well, I'll do it in a little bit.
I gotta go.
Yeah, everyone paying taxes. All right.
Oh boy.
You want to talk about old boy? You want to talk about old boy? Here's Ryan. Here's Ryan. Hello, Ryan.
You too.
Quiet down a little bit.
Hi, Ryan.
Yeah, this is Ryan. I'll guarantee you tonight. I'm going to guarantee you tonight. It's not going to be Elvis Travels. He's been toning down on that a little bit for some reason. But there's a guy that's really a jerk on YouTube. He's from the Pacific Northwest in the Seattle area. He goes by the Berg Show, and he is a let's put it this way. Probably took the title of the biggest e-bagger on YouTube, according to my books and that. And look at how much we scored tonight, and we didn't beg a dime. Even with our hardships that we're facing, we didn't ask for a dime, but the love just came in, basically.
Right. Let's
People loves
hope
the
you get
content.
to go down to St. Louis this year.
Yeah, so, but yep, late for the show, go on your trip. Yep, we're planning on going on our trips. I'm going to refresh for the ones who came in late one last time before we close out this video. Is our original plans, like I said, I know some of you guys been here since the start. This is team. We just had like a few new viewers come in, so our trip plans has changed somewhat, or plan to be changing. But our original plans was going to be a 10-day trip going to Kings Island, to Carowinds, to Kings Dominion, to Dorney Park, little few hours at Knoebels, then 2 days at Cedar Point, with Carowinds and Kings Dominion being a full day and a few hours each, because that'll be a challenge. We're going to try to do 2 parts in 1 day. That's the original plans, and also meeting up with Carla, John, and Lillian on top of that. And plus any of us we might meet along the way. We might meet Rudy along the way on that route if he's on that route.
Basically,
might meet
get the trip
Jukebox.
plan. Get it, guess.
Might meet that plan.
Right, we're gonna wait till all this virus is done.
Okay, here's the next option. Here's our other option that we have here is this.
Oh, that's
okay.
that's for Ray.
Okay. Here's the other option. Ray, there's a website right there for that channel.
He already did, Ray.
Okay. If you want tips and tricks and trades, okay. Right now, basically, is the other plan. The other plan is go ahead, leave the town like a Sunday afternoon, travel into most of Monday, then meet up with John Lewin and Carla, then 2 days at Carowinds, then make it 2 days and drive 1 day and make it 2 days at Cedar Point. Then the trip will be over on that. Then the other option is go out to Adventureland again, then go up to Six Flags Great America, then out to 2 days to Cedar Point. And probably the last option will be Adventureland to Worlds of Fun to St. Louis, Six Flags St. Louis, and up to Six Flags Great America.
Ryan goes, we should be able to call in.
Yeah, and basically, I'd love to give you guys a call in, but
hi, Jacob.
I can't get no. Jacob just came in and that. So, the worst case scenario is if the parks all announce closing for the whole season and that. So that's it. Yes. How about owning our own house? Yeah, we could do it like a tiny house. And that.
I have to go. All the best, guys.
All
Thanks,
right.
Redneck.
Thank you, Redneck Lifestyles. Thank you for that super chat that you gave. It was very generous of you. And we'll check out. Don't forget to check out Redneck Lifestyles. He's like good barbecue cooking. That's one of them right there. You want to check it out. And he has a lot of cooking, a lot of ways. He'll make you hungry and that. So yeah, check out that channel if you all can and that. So yeah, it's just I just like to own a tiny house. I know that tiny house that Angie's mom and dad have. We love to own one of them, but most cities and most cities frowns on those housing because not enough property taxes it generates, because they like to see big, bad houses, so they can grab more tax dollars from you in that. So yeah, that. Oh, I got a notification from PayPal. Thank you, John, from on PayPal. Okay, I cannot give you the dollar amount, but thank you, John, on PayPal.
House where we work.
And that's
Twyla.
okay.
Twyla?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, she works there.
All right. Thank you. All right. Thank you very much. And that. So. Yeah. So. Actually, I'm gonna have to do this real quick. I hate to do this on you. I'm gonna have to remove that because it's I don't want people knowing where we are working at, basically. But right now, that's basically it. Just let the guys try and keep it a secret as much as possible, because when trolls see that, they'll make phone calls and they will they'll make a life miserable, and our employment will go gone. We'll be more unemployed if the trolls found out, based on that. So just on that, okay, and that so and that. But yeah, it's just one of those things that happens accidentally. That's why we asked. That's why we had to remove that comment. Basically, that's why. Uh, so nothing against that comment, Tila. I just had to do it because
Carla just hit it.
yep, and that. So yeah, just had to remove it. That's all.
No,
And
Carla just
yeah,
blocked her.
no, don't block it, Carla.
Carla, shh, don't block her.
Don't block her, Carla. Because she's one of our co-workers.
Carla, we work with her.
So let me go in. Let me go in real quick here. I should rent her up basically just to make sure and that. So I'll go to studios here real quick and that. So I just wanted. It's not a bad comment. I just don't want people to know. Set. Basically, that's basically it. So we'll go here. No, let's go channels. Advanced settings. No. Here, permissions, community. Okay. We'll just check here real quick here to make sure that. Yeah, just yeah, it's just that comment I just cannot have. Okay. That's all I need to know. So you don't see her blocked, right?
I don't see her block.
Okay, good. I don't want her blocked at all, because that's a coworker of ours, and it's very important that I should just wrench her up, just protect her and that. So
No, I don't see her.
and that. So let me go ahead back in here. I'll just mod her up to protect her next time. Okay.
Yeah, Carla, we just up Carla.
And that. So
You guys are going to get to take our ballpark food.
yeah. Oh, by the way, Lumber Kings are doing something different. This. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things that happens, and that. So I forgot. I just got so sidetracked right now. Yeah, Lumber Kings. Lumber Kings. Lumber Kings started a. Was going to do on Thursday night. I think you're only going to do it Thursday night on Thursday, not Thursday night, but Thursday from noon to 6. You can order ballpark food. That's for the ones who just chimed in. You can order your ballpark food. You can have your garbage pails, your hot dogs, and all that stuff fixed up by the Lumber King staff. And they'll, I guess they'll make a payment arrangement. Usually it's like a debit card or something like that. And they'll fix you up. And you got to be picked up by the north side of the stadium by the where they keep the kids play area. Where they keep those big inflatable jumpies and that. That's where you pick up your food there.
Ryan, our manager was Albert's manager when he was in Peoria.
Oh, got a little history, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And that. So yeah, just one of those things that happens and that. So yeah, it's just oh, I don't know what's going on here with the live feed. I think we just kind of lagged here a little bit, so I don't know what's going on here. So and that. So
yeah, saw him at the hot stove banquet.
Yep. So yeah, it's just one of those things that that happens. I'm just doing something on the side here real quick, just to make sure our person's still sub to the channel. I don't want to end up losing a sub over the situation here. So and that. So lot of person. I'll just do this later.
Yeah.
And that. So
She works with us.
okay, yeah.
Carla goes, sorry.
Yeah. I had to go in and block it because I don't want nobody to know where we work at. So that's basically it.
Yeah,
That's why.
saw him at. Yeah, right. I know you're a Cardinals fan, but I got Albert's autograph when he played in the Midwest League.
Yep. So
Carla goes, sorry.
that's okay.
Kyle Ackerman.
Hello, Kyle.
Any new dumpster divers? No.
No new dumpster divers up here. That's what we're missing.
Kyle.
Yeah. So
Jack, we guys are going to quarter 7 now.
yeah. No, we're not going to go to quarter 7 because we got to give people a little break from us so they can watch our 7 o'clock video.
Cool. Yeah. He signed his. I said, "Who are you?" And he goes, "I'm out. Who else?" I said,
And that. So yeah.
Kyle to do.
Kyle the duck. Yeah. Remember
Boy,
Kyle?
Ryan and Ryan, we're supposed to have lunch with you guys sometime, but with all this virus, we'll have to do it sometime. Whenever they're not busy.
Okay. Right now, people is kind of bailing out, and
I don't go by that anymore, right? Hey, Kyle. Shh. My River Kings are playing his Sabres again this year in football.
And it's here in Clinton again. Yep, it's in Clinton again, back-to-back years. That's not fair. But then it makes fair because I'll be vlogging it, and you watch Angie. Watch
Throw him over the railing.
Throw me over the railing and watch Boulder Ray and Ryan Beast come over and scrape me up off the ground because I'll be dead.
or Ryan can.
Yep. Ryan will do the services and Boulder Ray will have to scrape me up and pronounce me. Here's one day because Angie almost threw me over last year.
We'll do the lunch. We'll do lunch.
Yeah.
We gotta wait till this fire's over, guys. Yeah,
we'll wait till the virus gets over and that. Okay, we're just gonna wrap this up. Final 4 minutes on this live show, which is kind of an epic way for us.
Carla said sorry.
We said
okay.
We set a record of total donations in our super chat. And I don't know what's in the PayPal because I'm not going to be talking about the PayPal donations because if you guys don't see it in the super chat.
Both of you and your boyfriends, Ryan and Kyle, are here. Oh, no, I know.
Yeah, that's right. So.
But Kyle is a Packer fan.
Okay.
And Ryan's a Cardinals fan.
All right. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. I want you to chime it in for the last minute. You guys know. In the title that we are changing our summer plans. Our summer plans is in question, and that's basically it. It's in question, and we just don't know where it's going to go from here on out. We just gotta wait till
basically smile.
Yeah, smile, Angie. But yeah, our amusement park trips, original plans, like I said, involving Kings Island, Carowinds, Kings Dominion, Thorny Park, a little bit at Knoebels and Cedar Point. That original plans is going to be up in question because our employment situation with us being laid off. It all depends on the unemployment, how much it's going to be, and how much if we do get a stimulus, how much that's going to be. If we do get that stimulus package, then the original plans is back in play. If we don't, then we have to downsize somewhat. And our downsize plans is 2 days at Carowinds. I really want to hit Carowinds for 2 days. Ruth Lowell. Ruth Lowell just joined in.
Sorry, I had to brush my teeth.
And 2 days at Carowinds, then 2 days at Cedar Point. Our whole trip will wrap up by July 5th because we'll be downsizing. We'll be lopping off about 3 or 4 days on our trip anyway. Then the other scenario, I said Adventureland to Six Flags Great America, then 2 days at Cedar Point. That's been another option. And the option, if I want to do the grand tour, would be Adventureland, Worlds of Fun. It's a Cedar Fair park. It's a smaller Cedar Fair park.
I'm going to say Ryan is going to go with that.
And into St. Louis for Six Flags St. Louis, and
Hey,
up to
Chuck,
Six Flags
I
Great
have an
America.
idea on that trip.
What's that?
Brian's going to agree with me.
Yeah, what's that?
We'll go to the Arch.
If we have time, we'll go to the Arch. If we have the time. If we don't, we won't go.
Just right. I did put a like on your cardinal mask.
All right. I'll tell you what we're going to do is this. We're going to get out of here so you guys can take a little break from us so you can come back and watch the 7 p.m. Release of tonight's video. A little good news, a little burst of the bubble at the same time, but you know, in these trying times that we're in, things do happen. So once again, thank you for all.
Hold it! I gotta do my line.
Well, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I'm jumping the gun.
Jumping the gun. Time out. Take a chill pill, Angie. Drink some of this up.
No,
I know Nancy Pelosi will. Let's just thank all the people that donated on our super chat. We probably set a record of total donations on tonight's live stream. Of course, we didn't ask for one dime. And of course, we'd like to thank John once again on the PayPal. We'll check that out, but we cannot give the dollar amount. If you don't see it on the super chat, it's a super chat. Super chat is public. PayPal is kind of a secret. So we'll be surprised, whatever it is. It's going to be pretty much set us a new record for donations to this channel in a long time.
We set a record.
I know we set a record, but remember, one person said single donation of 200. Well, we're not saying who it was because I forgot who it was. But we set a record on Super Chat tonight, and thank you for all the people who donated on Super Chat. Once again, very generous on your guys' end to donate on what you could on Super Chat and that. And anybody who donated on our PayPal link, thank you once again on our PayPal link. We'll check that out after we leave the show on that. So we're going to go ahead and wrap it up
All
here.
right, now I can do my lines?
Now you can do your lines.
Please like, share, subscribe. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. We'll see you later. And bye. Oh, and thanks for all the super chats.
And once again, thank you, Angie, for all the super chats. All right, we're out of here. Later, guys. And once again, watch our 7 p.m. show later, coming up in a few minutes right now, okay? All right. Bye. See you later tonight on an edited video.